Hi friends, how's it going? Jessica here, and today I wanted to talk to you about one of my favorite desert plants, the mesquite. Mesquites are one of the most common plants in the desert Southwest. They're native to the southwestern United States and Mexico. There's three common types of mesquites that you can find around here: the honey, the screw bean, and the velvet mesquite. The one behind me is a Texas honey mesquite, and we planted it, we got it from a nursery actually, and planted it here in our mulch basin. This here is a velvet mesquite that's on our property. You can see it's not real tall. Some mesquites might only be a few feet tall, but some can get up to 30 to 60 feet, depending on the conditions. Some of them might just look like shrubs. They'll have multiple stems growing up from the base. Some might just have one kind of big tree trunk. So they come in different shapes and sizes. But some mesquites can live over 200 years. Mesquites are really specially adapted to live in the desert. They have thorns on their branches that help protect them from the desert herbivores. You'll notice that they have these small leaves which are kind of waxy coated, and that helps minimize moisture loss from transpiration. They also have long lateral roots and really deep tap roots that help them find water, which is important in the desert. In fact, I think the deepest recorded root for a mesquite tree was like over 160 feet deep, and it was found in a copper mine. Another thing about this tree is that it's nitrogen fixing. So it helps put that nitrogen into the desert soil to help plants grow. Besides fixing nitrogen, mesquite trees have some other important benefits and uses. Their wood can be used and has been used for building and making fires. Does add this distinctive flavor to it for grilled foods. It's really an easy to grow plant. It requires little maintenance, not a lot of water. Of course, its branches provide a perching place and nesting for birds. And in the spring and summer they bloom and they create these tiny yellowish clusters of flowers that attracts pollinators. So it's an important source of food for desert pollinators as well. And one of my favorite parts about the tree is it makes these edible bean pods. So let's take a look now at some of these beans. These bean pods are from a Chilean mesquite, which is a type of hybrid. You can see they're quite different from the velvet and honey mesquite pods. And this one here is interesting. This is from the screw bean mesquite. Can you tell why it's called screw bean? Has these really tight corkscrew-like pods. These beans are really pretty awesome. They're edible. Wildlife eat them. People have given them to livestock in the past. People can eat them. Native people have eaten them. They're also an important source of food when the pioneers came to the southwestern US. These pods can last for decades. And so it's a good protein source in the dry desert conditions, sometimes when there's no other food around. Usually the pods and beans are ground up into a sort of meal or flour, and it's quite good. It's kind of sweet, but because of the fiber that it has, it doesn't cause a spike in blood sugar, which can be a good thing for diabetics. So that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed hearing about mesquites. If you live in the Southwest or somewhere where these plants are available, you might want to look for mesquite flower or mesquite meal or mesquite honey made from bees pollinating the mesquite trees. Of course, there's other mesquite flavored foods as well you can try. I enjoyed sharing this with you guys. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to share and subscribe. And you can check us out on Facebook, Instagram, and Twitter as well. We've got a lot more stuff to share with you. Lots of plants and animals I want to share with you guys. Lots of projects going on the homestead. So stay tuned, and we'll see you next time.